Well, howdy there, guys. This is your host, ID Jester. Welcome back to Inside Pitch Baseball. We're going to be playing another one of our one and done tournament games from the second round here. But before we do that, I wanted to just spend just a second showing how to reset the data files, the statistics. It took me a long time to figure out how to do this, and someone in the chat had asked for this information, and I didn't. Ellen Alan Ofen, I guess, from the chat, had asked how to reset the stats. So I wanted to show that for him. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. So what you got to do is go into statistics and go into team and then go into, I guess it doesn't matter which one you go into. Is it this? Wait, is it this defense player team? I think it was this one. Let's see. Is it this one? And then once you're in there, you load up your team here. It doesn't matter whichever one. And then you can click on the options here and it reset team statistics and reset database statistics. So I think that's how you do that. I think that's how I did it. I don't want to do that now. Um, so I'm not going to do that. So I think that's how you do that to reset the statistics. I think you just go under the statistics there, league leaders. Let's see if this is yeah, no, this isn't, that's not it. I just wanted to make sure I was showing them the right thing here. Team batting. Yeah, that's not it either. Let's just see. Yeah. So it must be what I was showing you. I wasn't for sure because like I said, I mean it's not really a actually I wonder can you go by the league? Let's see. Let's try that. File exit. Go by league batting. Maybe that's what you want to do. Probably go by the league. Nope, nope. Okay, I was right the first time. So yeah, you're going to go view statistics, team, batting, pitching. It doesn't matter whichever one of these options you choose, but once you choose it, then you can go into options and reset your team statistics and your database statistics. So hopefully that helps you. If you've played this for a while, you got some statistics in there just from random games you played or whatever, and you want to set everything back to square one. Anyways, we're going to be playing a new game here. It is, oh, nope, or not, or not. We're going to be loading a game. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be loading our game here between Milwaukee and Miami. Milwaukee and Miami today. If we look at our breakdown here of where we are in the tournament here, two earlier games that we live streamed, so be sure to check out our channel and make sure you're catching these live streams. Two earlier games from round two, and both of them went into extra innings. They were a heck of games. I would highly recommend you check them out. If you haven't seen the scores, you haven't watched them yet, I would definitely highly recommend you do. And I'm going to show you the outcomes here, so you might want to stop this video and go back and watch the previous games. They were St. Louis and Baltimore and Pittsburgh versus Arizona. So those two games, if you haven't watched them, go ahead and pause this video, go back and watch them. But anyways, round one, we saw the number one seed St. Louis Cardinals miraculously and unbelievably come back in the bottom of the ninth inning, down 2-0. And there was a range play that Baltimore needed to make. And at 1 through 4, he was going to make the range play, game over, and he failed to check. And somehow, some way, St. Louis put 2 runs across, and then went into extra innings. And Pham, what's his Pham's first name? Gosh, what's his first name? I can't remember. Pham. I would keep thinking Darren Pham, but I know it's not Darren. He comes in the bottom of the 10th inning and hits a solo shot to send St. Louis on to the Elite Eight. And then in our other game, Pittsburgh and Arizona, Pittsburgh scores a run late in the contest. I think in the 8th inning, we go into extra innings there, and Arizona pulls that one out. So right now we've got the 24 seed Miami Marlins taking on the 25 seed Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee ended up taking out the New York Yankees, the number 9 seed, and Miami took out the Yankees, the number 9 seed, and Milwaukee, the 25 seed, took out the Texas Rangers. So we got the 24 seed Miami Marlins and the 25 seed Milwaukee Brewers going at it tonight here. All right, so here we go. So obviously neither one of the teams can use their starting pitchers. So it's going to be Tom Koehler on the mound today for Miami. Tom Koehler, 11 and 14, 4.08 ERA, 187 innings pitched, 180 hits, 137 strikeouts, 74 walks. He'll be facing off against Gomez, Lucroy, Braun, Ramirez, Lind, Chris Davis, Scooter Garnett, Gene Segura, and Kyle Lohse. Kyle Lohse will be on the mound for Milwaukee, and he'll be facing off against D. Gordon, Christian Yelich, Giancarlo Stanton, Justin Bourne, Martin Prado, Marcel Ozuna, JT Realmuto, Ademi Hectorvarria, and Tom Koehler. We will be playing in Marlins Park. The Marlins, the 24 seed, get a home game as they're playing the 25 seed. It's a -2 to strikeouts, nothing for walks, and nothing for home runs. Let's look at the defense for Miami. Excellent in left field, Yelich. Ozuna's below average. Stanton is above average. Third base is average with Prado. Hectorvarria's got great range. Gordon at second, above average, and Bohr at first, very poor. Koehler on the mound is above average, and Realmuto is average. So 27 is average. That's 11, 19, 23, 24, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 4 above average, so they got pretty good range except for at first base. All right, let's take a look at Gomez here. Gomez is 4 at-bats in the tournament, no hits yet. In real life, 12 home runs, 56 RBIs, 17 stolen bases, 255 average. Let's see what happens in the game. So Tom Koehler against Carlos Gomez, the 24 seed versus the 25 seed. And right off the bat, it's a 6-5 blank. If it would have been a lefty, could have been a home run check. 3-5, and that's going to be a double off the bat here. Carlos Gomez on the warpath for Milwaukee as they gets a leadoff double to start the game. Jonathan Lucroy, the catcher, he's got 1 run, 5 at-bats, batting .200. Real life, he had 7 home runs, 43 RBIs, a stolen base, and 264 average. Let's see if Tom Koehler can settle down and get a couple outs here. 2-1, no strikeout. Lucroy, 1-6. 1-6 is there. He's going to ground the ball to Hectorvarria. What happened here? Oh, out of, let's see. Was hit to short. So runners advance and balls hit to short and pitch, or if the base running beats. Okay, so Gomez will advance out at first. And 1 away, man on third for Ryan Braun. Ryan Braun has got 3 home runs. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He's played 1 game in this tournament. He has 3 home runs, 4 RBIs, 4 runs, and 1 stolen base, and he's batting 1,000. Needless to say, he was the force that set Milwaukee on in the tournament. So he'll be up against Tom Koehler. Can he continue his hot streak against Tom Koehler? 6-4. It's a blank. Let's see. 42. It's going to be a ground ball. Hit to Hectorvarria. Is a base runner going to try and score? Yes, he's got a really good rating. Will the defense try for the auto out at first? I think they will because Gomez, really good base runner. So give up the run for the out, and just like that. Oop, what happened? Uh, huh. Huh. Why didn't he score? Oh, because I didn't click on the score button, did I? So he should have scored on the ground ball. There we go. All right, so Gomez did score. Sorry, I was a little thrown off because I got a little ahead of myself. So they give up the run for the out, and the Milwaukee's on the board in the first inning here. So Ramirez here, Aramis Ramirez, 17 home runs, 75 RBIs. In the tournament, 2 RBIs, 2 runs, batting 600, 45. Two-way here, 41, pops it up to Prado at third base, and that'll end the inning. So they do get on the board, and Kyle Lohse will be coming out. He was 5-13 with 2 saves, 585 average, 152 innings pitched, 180 hits, 108 strikeouts, 40 walks. He'll be up against D. Gordon, batting 400 in the tournament, batted 333 in real life. Let's see how he does against D. Gordon. Speedy D. Gordon, 2-3. Uh-oh, home run check. Nice low number, but not low enough. 55, and it goes into left field. 14. Ooh, he just missed getting that triple. So D. Gordon, good play in left field by Davis, robs him of a triple. Christian Yelich has yet to record a hit in the tournament against Kyle Lohse. 3-4 blank. Christian Yelich, the lefty, 44. That's going to be a double. Double into center field, and Christian Yelich gets himself a double and has finally got a hit in the tournament. Giancarlo Stanton batting 500 in the tournament here. Also has a run and an RBI and a stolen base. So no strategy here as Miami tries to even things up. Giancarlo Stanton. And we got a wild pitch check here. And 20. It was a different number. Why did it switch when I clicked that? That was interesting. It was like I was watching the Blue Dice, and it was like, I think it was like 8 or 9 or something. Then when I clicked on the wild button, it switches to a 20. So, huh. Well, a 20 is not in the wild zone. I'll have to watch for that next time and see if that happens. 3-2. I'm going to just click on wild again to see if it changes. So we got a 4 there. Yeah, see it? It like re-rolls the dice all of a sudden. All right, we're going to roll one more time here. I just want to see what happens with the wild. Yeah, keep switching that. Keep switching the blue dice. Oops, I forgot to look and see what it was. So this time it's 11. I click on the wild and it re-rolls it. So I don't. It's a little weird. All right, so this roll will count for the actual pitch to Giancarlo Stanton here. 5-1. 5-1 is a strikeout, so Kyle Lohse gets a strikeout. Justin Bour, he does have batting 500 in the tournament, has an RBI. Justin Bour against Kyle Lohse, 2 outs, bottom of first. Christian Yelich at second and strikes him out. 2 big strikeouts there after giving up the double. So Adam Lind batting 200 in the tournament. There's his real stats against Tom Koehler. Let's see if Tom can settle in. And this time gives up the walk. And we're going to try the pickoff attempt here. 14's nothing. Chris Davis comes to the bat. He's got an RBI and scored a run, batting 400. So see what he can do here. 1-4. No strikeout. 52. He's going to pop it up to Prado. No one advances on the play. Scooter Garnett. Scooter, second baseman, batting 250 in the tournament. Has an RBI and scored a run. 65 against the lefty is a home run check. Oh, just missed the home run for Scooter Garnett. Just missed it. 2-5. That's going to be a single, though. Single down the line in between Prado and Hector Varela. And we have first and second with one away. Gene Segura batting 250. 6 home runs, 25 stolen bases, 50 RBIs. In the tournament so far, 2 RBIs. He's got an RBI opportunity here. Gene Segura, 6-5. Oh, another home run check, but not against the righty. 2-5. It's ground ball to second. Can they get the double play? And they can get the ground ball double play. That's a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. And Tom Koehler gets out of the jam there. Martin Prado 0 for 0 so far. 1 run, batting 400 in the tournament. Let's see if we can get Miami's offense going here. No walk. So Kyle Lohse, 1-3, gives up a single into right field. A single, and Prado's aboard. Ozuna has not yet scored has a hit, but has an RBI in the tournament. Ozuna waiting on the pitch. Range play at Marlins Park. 1-2. It's going to be a ground ball to Lind at first. He fails his check. That's going to put a man on first and third as Prado advances all the way from first to third on the misplay by Lind. It's first and third, nobody out for JT Realmuto. JT Realmuto batting 750 in the tournament. Scored a run. Let's see if Kyle Lohse can buckle down here. 4-1 and gets a big strikeout with the 1. So big strikeout. Hidemi Hector Varela batting 250 in the tournament. Has 1 stolen base so far. Let's see if he can get a base hit. Wild pitch again. 5. 5 is going to fall into the wild pitch, and that is going to score a run this time. So that's going to score a run, and a man moves to second on the wild pitch by Kyle Lohse. Not sure why it keeps re-rolling the blue dice, but I'm going to take whatever rolls after I click on the wild as the actual roll, not the original one. So I've never noticed that before. I don't know if it's always done that. I'll have to be watching for that. I don't know if there's a bug in the system with Milwaukee's cards. I don't know. We'll have to keep our eye on that. But Hector Varela here, still waiting on the pitch as Kyle Lohse with the wild pitch lets a run score. 2-4, hit by pitch. Nope. And we got a 3-3, which is ground ball to short. And runners advance. No advancement out at first. Tom Koehler up. Real life, he had 1 RBI, scored 2 runs, and batted 120. Not a very good pitcher, batter. 1-5 and strikes him out. So Kyle Lohse gets out of the inning, just giving up the 1 wild pitch. Speaking of Kyle Lohse, he's up to bat. 1 RBI, 3 runs, batted 231. So a little bit better pitched batter than Tom Koehler. Let's see how they handle one another. 2-4. Got a ballpark check here for Kyle Lohse. 1-3. That's going to be a single into center field. And Kyle Lohse gets himself a single. Back to the top of the lineup. Carlos Gomez with a double to lead off the game. 4-6. And 13 is going to fall into that range. So he's going to fly out to right field. Flies out to right. Giancarlo Stanton makes the catch. Lucroy 0 for 1. Only batting 167 in the tournament. 3-4. Error possibility. 64. That's going to be a fly ball into center. Ozuna No error on Ozuna. 2 away. Let's see if Koehler can get out of the inning after giving up that um, single to the pitcher. Ryan Braun, 0 for 1, 64. 3 home runs in the previous game, 3-5. And this time a little ground ball down to Prado, over to Bohr for the last out. So bottom of 3, 1-1. Back to the top of the lineup, D. Gordon. D. Gordon 0 for 1 today, 2-4. Hit by pitch, nope. It's a nice low none. 66, nope, he's going to ground this one over to Garnett. Scooter over to Lind, 1 away. Christian Yelich, big double, 1 for 1, 32 error possibility. 35 and into, let's see, what is this? Right field. 11 is a double. Back-to-back doubles. No error on the play. Back-to-back doubles by Yelich. Giancarlo Stanton once again 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And no strikeout this time. Close. 2-2. Oh, H7. So that is a home run to left field. So Giancarlo Stanton hits one deep and out. I'm like, wait, I've never seen an H1 there. So he had so many home runs, I guess. They give him his own H number on his card. But Giancarlo with a 2-run bomb here in the bottom of the third, and Miami goes up 3-1. So Kyle Lohse, after having a few good innings, starting to be a little wild. 42 against Justin Bohr. Lefty, 65. 6-5, fly out to right, and Braun, no error on the play. Second out, Martin Prado, 1 for 1, scored a run, and he gets his bat on it, 41, flies out to right to end the inning, but big 2-run home run by Giancarlo Stanton with Chris Yelich aboard, and it's 3-1 Miami. Ramirez here, 0 for 1 and an RBI. Third baseman, Milwaukee. And the windup in the pitch, it's in there low. 21. It's going to be ground ball back to the pitcher. Adam Lind, the first baseman, walked his first time up. And this time swings at a 2-2 pitch, misses it, and strikes out. Chris Davis, 0 for 1. Left fielder, 0 for 1 on the day. And gets his bat on it and grounds it over to Hector Varela to end the inning. So bottom of 4, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 1 today. 45, and we got a ballpark, Marlins Park. It's going to be a ground ball down the line to Lind and easy out at first. JT Realmuto, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Error on a ground ball possibility. And it is a ground ball. Let's see, Ramirez, no error, picks it up, throws it over, and on target, gets the out. Hector Varela, 0 for 1. Shortstop, 56. No strikeout. 31. He gets himself a double. So another double given up by Kyle Lohse. But he's really waiting to face the pitcher again here. So Tom Koehler, not the best batter. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 1-5. And strikes out again to end the inning. So we're going to the top of 6. 3-1 Miami. Scooter Gennett, 1 for 1 today. Second baseman. And he flies into left field. Yelich makes the catch. Jane Segura, 0 for 1. The shortstop. 1-4. And 3-4 here. Flies out to Ozuna in center field. Kyle Lohse, 1 for 1. Can he get another hit? Well, he didn't strike out. Let's see what he can do. 3-4. Ground ball to Hector Varela. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're going to go bottom of 5. Cruising right along. D. Gordon 0 for 2. D. Gordon, the setup man. 2-5. Needs to get on base here. Get that offense rolling. He's got himself a single in the left field. And immediately he's going to take off on the steal. So Kyle Lohse with the next pitch. Comes in there. And a 20. And Luke Roy to Garnett. And they catch D. Gordon trying to steal. Big defensive play there for Milwaukee. Let's see if that can inspire their team there. So 1 out. Christian Yelich 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. 2 for 2 with 2 doubles this time. Tries to overswing and strikes out. Giancarlo Stanton 1 for 2 with the big home run. 52. And 55 flies out to right field to end the inning. So go to the top of the 6th inning. Koehler still cruising along. 1 for 2 for Carlos Gomez with a double. 51, we got a range play at Marlins Park. 2-5, and it's going to be a successful catch by Giancarlo Stanton because of the range play. Otherwise, that would have been a single, but Giancarlo Stanton makes the catch and robs him of a single or a double. Wow, good defensive play there by Giancarlo. So he's earning his money today as he's not only hitting the ball out, he's preventing the other team from getting hits. Luke Roy, who's 0 for 2, only batting 143 in the tournament. 53 is a blank. Jonathan Lucroy, the catcher, 62 is a ground ball. Hit to Gordon. Second out. Ryan Braun not having a 3-run home run day. So, nope, not against the righty. No home run. 45 against the right-handed pitcher is going to be a ground ball hit to Prado, and that's going to end the inning. So bottom of 6, Justin Bour 0 for 2 with the strikeout. 54 and struck him out. So that's number 7 on the day for Kyle Lohse. Martin Prado 0 for 1, scored a run. And this time he's going to walk. A 3-2 pitch, a little high and inside. Almost hit him. So that's his first walk. Marcelo Ozuna 1 for 2. Center fielder makes some good defensive plays so far. And 2-2 pitch comes in and strikes him out looking. JT Realmuto 0 for 2 and a strikeout. Batting 500 in the tournament. 62. Error possibility. 43. That's going to be a line ball right at Ramirez down at third. And no error to end the inning. So Ramirez will start off the top of the 7th inning. He's 0 for 2 with an RBI. 41, and he's going to start off with the walk. So Tom Koehler running out of gas, but see how we can do here with the man on first. Adam Lind 0 for 1 with the walk and a strikeout. And 4 falls into that range. So on a 1-13, Adam Lind has tied this ball game up. 1-13, it's tie. And we've got us a tie ball game as Adam Lind sends one way back in the seats and gone. Ramirez and Lind will score. And it's just like that, 3-3 ball game. Chris Davis, the left fielder, 0 for 2, 63. So fly ball into center field. 1 out. Scooter Garnett 1 for 2. Second baseman 36. He's going to walk. And Tom Koehler is now officially tired. Next runner will make him leave the game. 1-4. And because he's tired, that strikeout turns into a walk, and it is a walk. So back-to-back walks, and Tom Koehler is now gone. So 3 righties coming up in a row, so they're going to bring in Sam Dyson comes into the game. So Kyle Lohse, 1 out. He does have a hit on the day. Do you let him hit or do you try to sacrifice and get these runners over? Are you afraid he's going to hit into a double play? Let's take a look at Sam Dyson. So 5-4 with 2 saves, 263, 75 innings, 65 hits, 71 strikeouts, and 20 walks. So what are we going to do with Kyle Lohse? We could also pull him. We are in the 7th inning. Kyle Lose's day is coming to a close anyway. So yeah, I think we will pull him. This is a big part of the game right here. So let's see who we got left. Prada and Perez, Peterson. Prada, Perez, Peterson, and even Jason Rogers. He's played 86 games, and probably Herrera as well. He's got 83 games. So they're going to bring in Jason Rogers, actually. We're going to see some of their big bats for later. Jason Rogers is going to come in and pinch hit. So Kyle Lose's day is done. So 1 out, man on first and second. Let's see if Sam Dyson. Can Sam Dyson get it out? 2-4. Jason Rogers, 2-4 again. He's going to fly ball into left field. No advancement for the runners, so 2 outs. Big out there. Carlos Gomez, 1-for-3 with a double. And Marlins Park here. 61 is a blank. We got a rear play here. So liner to the shortstop who attempts to double off the closest base runner. Resolve play is L6 range play with the catch being an auto double play. Successful range play by Hidemi Hectorvarria. So that's going to end the inning with a great play by Hidemi Hectorvarria, who grabs it and steps on second base for the double play. And that ends the threat for Milwaukee. What a great random play if you're a Miami fan. That couldn't have come at a better time. So, let's see, we have 2 righties and then 2 lefties. So the righty's going to come in first, Jeremy Jeffries. Jeremy Jeffries is coming in to face Hectorvarria. 36. Good thing we put him in against a righty. 51. That's going to ground ball to Segura over to Lynn, 1 away. Are they going to pull Dyson here? Oops, Sam Dyson. Let's see who they have. Ichiro, Mike Morris, Dietrich, Cole Gillespie. We're going to use Dietrich to come in. Dietrich's going to come in and pinch hit for the pitcher. Get that lefty-righty matchup there. Dietrich, let's take a look at his stat line. So 10 home runs, 24 RBIs, no stolen bases, 256 average. Let's see if he can do something with Jeremy Jeffries and the lefty, so he didn't walk. 2-3 is going to be something in the left field. What is it? 16. 16 is going to fall in for a triple. So great call by the manager there to bring in Dietrich at the right time and gets himself a triple with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And the strategy is called from the bench, not from me, from the bench. They're going to try a squeeze play. Squeezing it in. Let's see what happens. This is going to be interesting. This is the first time I've ever done a squeeze play. So 6-5 error possibility. So successful squeeze attempt only play is on batter at first. So I guess we click on that and run scores. Successful squeeze attempt only play is at batter at first. But 6. Okay, so it's a good bunt. And then the fielder. So it looks like they couldn't get him. They got him. The only attempt was the play at first, but his D Gordon with his good speed got the run or got on before they could do it. So successful squeeze attempt and a run scores here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Wow. So Jeremy Jeffries gives up the squeeze attempt, a surprise, and they're going to come right back with D Gordon. They're not satisfied with that. They're going to try a steal, and this time D Gordon gets over to second base. They don't catch him this time. D Gordon. Christian Yelich, who's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles, a strikeout, scored a run, 43. That's a blank. Let's see if Yelich can get another double, another RBI, 1-4. He does get a single between Garnett and Lind and finds the hole, and coming around to score, D Gordon. And 2 runs aboard here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And that's it for Jeffries. They're going to pull him. And we got a righty, lefty, righty. So righty, lefty, righty. They're going to bring in Jonathan Broxton. So Broxton, Big Brox is coming in. Let's take a look at his stat line here. 4 and 5, no saves, 4.62 ERA, 60 innings, 61 hits, 63 strikeouts, 21 walks. All right, he's facing off against Giancarlo Stanton. Man on first, only 1 out. They really need a double play here by Broxton to get out of the inning. 1-1 or a strikeout, that'll work. Justin Bour 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. 65 error possibility. And it's going to be a single into left field. Davis, they do not advance first to third. So no advancements. So Yelich stops at second there, not very deep into right field. So Martin Prado, 2 outs, bottom of 7th, 2 runs across. Martin Prado, 1 for 2 with a walk against Jonathan Broxton, 46. And Broxton strikes him out to end the inning. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so Miami here, let's see, they got 3 righties coming up. So they're going to be Brian Morris. Brian Morris is coming in. Brian Morris is coming in to pitch. 5 and 4, 3.14 ERA, 63 innings pitched, 67 hits, 47 strikeouts, 26 walks against Jonathan Lucroy, who's 0 for 3, only batting 125, not having a very good tournament. He is doing defensively. He threw out D. Gordon trying to steal once. So he is in there for his defense. 4-3. Well, we got a range play at the ballpark. 1-4. That's going to be a ground ball just in front of the plate. Rio Muto steps out in front, grabs the ball, hustles, throws it down the line, and good throw and good play. Ryan Braun 0 for 3 after he went 3 for 3 with 3 for 3 with 3 home runs in his last game. And I think his other 2 were walks, so he was on all 5 times. 1-1 against Ryan Braun. Let's see if Ryan Braun can get Milwaukee started here. 2-4. He's got a single into right field. Ramirez 0 for 2 with the walk. He scored a run and also an RBI. Let's see. Top 8, 1 out. They're going to leave in Brian Morris here. 53. That's no strikeout against Ramirez. 24. That's going to be fly ball in the left field. 1 away. Adam Lind, 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run. Last time up, walked, struck out, scored a run. 1-3. And 6-3. So flies into center field to end the inning. So bottom of 8, 5-3 Miami. It's going to be Ozuna, Realmuto, and Hector Varela. 34 ballpark. Marlins Park. 1-6 ground ball hit to Segura. Broxton's officially tired. They have 2 more righties. They're going to bring in. This is bottom 8. They're going to bring in Francisco Rodriguez. Bring their closer in now. Try and shut them down. 63. Another ballpark check here. Ooh, it's going to fall in for a single and make that a double as JT Realmuto makes a quick turn around first. Ryan Braun doesn't get it in quick enough, and a double with 1 out here. Hidemi Hector Varela. Ooh, they're going to sacrifice with Hector Varela. All right, let's see what happens. 1-3 and sacrifice bunt successful. So they got the run over. So Brian Morris' day will be done here as Ichiro Suzuki is going to come in. Ichiro Suzuki is going to come in and pinch hit. Man 90 feet away. 1-6 range play. Range play for the defense. 51. That's going to be a single unless it's taken away by Segura. He takes it away. Great play. Backhanded over to Lynn from his knees and ends the inning. A.J. Ramos is coming in. A.J. Ramos coming in to close things out in the top of the 9th inning. 2-4, 32 saves, 2.30 ERA, 70 innings pitched, 45 hits, 87 strikeouts, 26 walks. He'll be facing off against Chris Davis, 0 for 3, the left fielder. They might be pulling him. Let's see. They're going to bring in Geraldo Pereira. Pereira's going to come in and pinch hit. The lefty versus righty, 42. Didn't matter. Still struck him out. So A.J. Ramos with the big strikeout. Studer Garnett, 1 for 2 with the walk. He's batting .333. I think we'll leave him in there. What was his 264, 6 home runs? I'm not sure we have too much left on the bench. Let's see what we have. We just brought in Prada. Perez, 243 average, 259, 242, 210, 221. Yeah, not much left on the bench, so Scooter Garnett has to do something. 2-3 and no strikeout. 41 grounds back to the pitcher, and that's 2-way. So down their last out, Shane Segura, shortstop. He's not having his best game. What's his stat line? 257, 6 home runs. He is fast, but they need somebody on base. So Parra's already come in. .210, 242, 259, 243 averages left. So nothing even. It's 257. Plus he's got some good speed. I guess we'll let him hit. So it comes down to A.J. Ramos versus Shane Segura. 0 for 2 with the walk. And Milwaukee's tournament life hangs in the balance here. And Shane Segura walks. That puts the tying run at the plate. Francisco Rodriguez is being pulled here. Perez already in there. Perez. Let's do Shane Peterson. He's got the bias average, plus he's a lefty. So Shane Peterson. It's Milwaukee's last hope. Shane Peterson. Let's look at him. 2 home runs, 16 RBIs, 259 average. Not bad. Against AJ Ramos. Here it is, top of 9, 2 outs, 5-3, man on first. The windup and the pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down the middle. And that's a blank. 21. It's going to be a fly ball out to Ozuna. Ozuna picks it up and catches it. And Miami defeats Milwaukee 5-3. So the 24 seed Miami Marlins move on to the Elite Eight. And they defeat the 26 seed Milwaukee Brewers. Both of these teams should be proud of themselves for having a good tournament and defeating a much higher seed in the previous round. Sam Dyson with the win, Jeremy Jeffries with the loss, AJ Ramos with the save. Home runs, Adam Lind his first, and Giancarlo Stanton his first of the tournament. Let's take a look at the game stats here. So 1 for 4 for Gomez, 0 for 4 for Lucroy, 1 for 4 for Braun, 0 for 3 for Ramirez, 1 for 4 for Lind, 0 for 3 for Davis, 1 for 3 for Scooter, 0 for 2 for Segura with 2 walks, 1 for 2 for Lohse. Altogether, they only had 5 hits, 1 double, 1 home run, 5 walks, and only 2 strikeouts. So, I mean, they didn't strike out much. They just happened to hit it where the Miami defenders were, I guess. For Miami, 1 for 4 for D. Gordon. Christian Yelich, 3 for 4, 2 doubles, 1 strikeout. Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 4 with a home run. Justin Moore, 1 for 4. Martin Prado, 1 for 3. Ozuna, 1 for 4. Rio Muto, 1 for 4. Hector Rio, 1 for 3. So altogether, 11 hits, 4 doubles, 1 triple, and 1 home run. Only 1 walk and 10 strikeouts. So with the win, Sam Dyson gets the win. Starting pitcher Koehler, 6 1/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 4 walks, only 1 strikeout, and gave up 1 home run. Lohse started today, 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, 1 home run, 1 wild pitch. And just like that, we can update our bracket here, and let's see, 5-3 Milwaukee. So the Marlins 3-5 for the Marlins, Miami Marlins. There we go. I'll say it sooner or later. The Miami Marlins, the 24 seed, will take on the number 1 seed St. Louis Cardinals. The winner of that matchup will make it into the Final Four. So we've got the one of the matchups set for round 3 here. So next game up will be the 10 seed Houston Astros. 10 seed taking on the 26 Colorado Rockies, who knocked out the New York Mets here. So Houston Astros 10 seed against the 26 seed Colorado Rockies, who defeated the Mets 2-0. And the winner of that game will take on the 18 seed Arizona Diamondbacks in the Elite Eight. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Great game once again. And we will see you guys next time.